Alright, we are live. Hello everyone, this is Cocoon, Story of the Tamamayu, a classic late 90s PS1 monster battle RPG with some fantastic artwork by some of the members of Studio Ghibli. There isn't really much to say about it to start off with. I had an issue with my capture card, so we're going to be running on an emulator, which should make the scheduling staff a little bit happy because I've enabled the intro skip, which is not allowed in, it's not available in the original copy of the game. Basically, any speedrun of this is going to start with literally 10 minutes of me mashing X to get through lots and lots and lots and lots of dialogue before you can actually get into the game. I've enabled intro skip, so we're not going to be sitting... I'm sorry guys, we're not going to be sitting through 10 minutes of me just mashing X. We're actually going to just get straight into the game. Yeah, the intro is absolutely gorgeous. As I said, Studio Ghibli. None of the monsters look this big in the game. So, yeah. Do you know what? We got an extra 10 minutes. I'll let this play out before we start the game. Also, amazing music. I love the music in this game. And random furry bullset creature. They're not important, trust me. Right, so if you've never seen the speedrun of this before, you're gonna put all these options to yeah, on, off, off, on, off, off. That's right. Let's start the game. Normally I'd click the timer as we push start, but we're gonna have a new character. Is the T in Retrothon capitalized? I can't remember. Anyway, we're Retrothon. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, no. There we go. Push the wrong button. Right, yeah, so normally we'd be sitting through like 10 minutes of button mashing, where we have like a couple of dream sequence and a couple of forced battles that we can't win, and then we get married, and then our wife sees us off. So now we're going to start in a mum's home. We're not going to speak to mum. We're going to go straight to the gates. It's so nice playing with the intro skip. So yeah, the first half of the game is basically split up into like 4 different forests which you have to explore, but you have to go to them in a certain order because you're not going to be able to get access to them until you get to certain points. I'm going to be showing off a fun little glitch that will allow us to wrong warp around the forests. This is Chorus. He is the blue Cocoon master. I don't know what that actually means. It's been a long time since I've played it like casually and learned anything about the lore, but he gives us our first minion, our first monster. It's an Apatron, and like every good monster battle RPG, you can just run up and stab it with a knife. Yep, and then we capture it. Yep, standard monster battle tactics. You gotta weaken them before you can capture them. And then we say goodbye. Right, get out of my way, Chorus, please. Right. So minions are allowed to move during this bit, like where I'm not, where the camera pans down. And also, minions come in 2 elements. So I'm going to use this transition screen here to switch the element of the minion. So that will be important for... Ooh, I failed that. I haven't failed that in a long time. I must be. I am very tired. It is 5:20 in the morning. No Retrothon. Run. Yeah. So yeah, so minions come in two elements generally on the map. I use the swap there because later on we're going to be wanting to set up for a particular monster element. Oh, okay, I can skip this one. Oh no! Yeah, dodged. And if I do this right, we're gonna leave the forest. The Hunter's Earring allows us to leave the forest, but if we use it if we use it as we're transitioning into a new loading zone, it can teleport us to different areas of the map. So we just skip the entirety of the first forest. Don't worry, we'll get to see more of it later on, but we skip the entirety of the first forest there, using the little Rungwolf glitch called the Hunter Transit. So that was the first forest already done. The other reason I enabled intro skip is because I normally play on a PS2 with fast disk loading. The loading screens are going to be a lot slower. Now you might think that, hey, it's you know, we've got monsters now, we should probably equip them, right? Wrong. We're not going to be equipping any monsters just yet. First, we want to go to the town shop. I'm gonna buy just 3 of these and leave. And now we gotta get to the second forest of the game. And as a side effect of the Hunter Transit glitch, you actually you're supposed to come from the bottom there, but for some reason it takes you, because it thinks you've used the Hunter's Earring to escape the forest, so it plays the escape forest animation. Yep, now we're in the Dragonfly Forest. So this is a little bit mazy, or it's not really, it just forks into like 2 long directions. But here's where we're going to capture our second minion, Mardrag. Mardrag is an absolute beast, and I just love the fact that, like, because I spent a long time routing this game back in the day, and I spent a long time like testing out every single, well, not every single minion, but every sort of viable minion that might work as like a speedrun. And it turns out like 2 of the minions you get in the very first forest, because you can capture Mardrag at the end of the last forest too, they just are the best minions for speedrunning. Like, there are stronger minions you can get later in the game, but it's not really worth it because you still have to, you know, go back and... You can't just use a minion from when you first get it. You have to, like, go to your... go to Mabu, or later on someone else, and purify them, and then equip them. So Mardrag will be down to red health now. Then it will start using its special attacks. These are quite powerful, but I'm going to start capturing it from here. The world record speedrun for any percent on a legit console does a first try Mardrag capture without damaging it, and it's about a 2% chance. It's fantastic. Because I was watching live when it happened, and I was like, hey, Leonis, why don't you just, you know, you could save 2 minutes if you just capture Mardrag. And then he did it, didn't he? He did it, like, first try. And didn't even... And then had, like, perfect RNG for the rest of the game. It was kind of humiliating a little bit. But I'm so glad I'm glad to see the time got down so far. So I'm using very specific movement tech here to avoid all these monsters. We've got pre-rendered backgrounds, so it's a lot harder to navigate than... The movement's a lot harder than you first might think. It's just because I practiced this game so much that I know exactly where to move. If anyone has any questions about the game or the run in general, feel free to ask in the chat. It's a pretty chill run. I've done this so many times that I don't really have much new to say about it. I mean, I guess there's probably a lot of people here who've never seen this game before, and there's probably some people who haven't played it since like the 90s, which is cool. So, okay, so we got past that guy. He was nice enough to get out of our way. Now we're going to use another Hunter Transit glitch. I'm just going to do this very safely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit more. And then I'm going to equip my silver crown. And then, no, that's all I want to do, is just equip the silver crown. I'm going to leave the forest. JK, not really. Now we're at the, so what we're supposed to have done to get here is beat up a poacher, get the key, and then go all the way right back round to the beginning of the forest, and then go to the other fork. I just want this. There we go. That item is quite important for skipping some battles later. So now we've got Kikinak, the forest man. Now you'd think you'd have to be like, you know, capture minions and fight Kikinak, but no, we got that silver crown earlier and the Agni seal. Kikinak is he weak to fire? I don't think he is. I think Kikinak's weak to fire. It just does air attacks. Yeah. So he should attack us twice. That's good. I'm going to use a Meta Mugwort. Now attack us once more. So the silver crown we picked up increases our magic attack damage. Without it, you can't 4-shot Kikinak. Once more. Good thing about magic in this game is it doesn't miss, so we don't have to worry about accuracy. Accuracy is always based around like your speed. And that's Kikinak down. That's the first major boss of the game. Second if you include Master Boy, but no one does because he's terrible. And optional. So one thing we missed in the intro that I skipped was like these big flying bugs coming to attack the village, and then the old lady in the hut decides to put everyone to like put a bunch of people to sleep. Well, she decides to cast a big magic spell which has a side effect of putting people to sleep. So we are looking for a cannabis herb that can cure the sleeping sickness. And so we got some cannabis powder, but along with the cannabis powder, Kikinak also gave us the key to the spider forest. So we're going to go back to the forest. And you'd think that you'd think that I'd equip minions. We're still not going to equip minions. We are still just lone wolfing it. A friend of mine, Lexichu, has decided to try and do a no minion run of this, and she regretted it. Basically, as soon after she decided to do it, but she managed to complete the game without summoning minions, which was very impressive, I thought. All right, we're going to use another Hunter's Earring. So normally, what you're supposed to do is go to the one end of the forest, speak to a guy. He tells you to go and get some treasure. You go back to the village, get some treasure, go back to him, and then he unlocks the door to the forest. We use the Hunter Transit glitch to skip all of that and just head to the back end of the forest instead. During the cutscene where you get treasure, there's a character called Jib something. I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Who gives you like a capture amulet, and then they're like, yeah, do you know what? How about instead of like, you know, hold on, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, they're like, you know what? Instead of trying to do this legit, why don't you just capture the god of the forest, you know, and then we can just make the god, you know, cure the sleeping sickness. Let's see how well that goes. as I open up a San Pellegrino Limonata. Stay hydrated, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Yeah, that beautiful intro cutscene. You don't see anything like that in sort of like... It seems to be like a running theme of certain PS1 games where they'd have like this beautiful, amazing like intro cinematic before you start the game. And then none of the game has like cutscenes like that at all. Hey, what you doing? Hey, okay. Yeah, Levant's like, wow, that guy just disappeared. Why did that furry bullsack talk to me and then fade away? Yeah, fun fact. Yeah, Jade Cocoon, story of the Jade. Let me say that again. Jade Cocoon, story of the Tamamayu. Tamamayu translates roughly into the Jade Cocoon. So it's actually Jade Cocoon, story of the Jade Cocoon. It's fantastic. All the while, Mabu's meant to be like... let me equip. Yeah, throughout the story, she's supposed to be like using her Nagi magic and getting more and more... Like, it scars her body, so she's covering up more and more. So now I think she's just faking it, because that was the first time we ever actually spoke to her. But she is wearing masks and social distancing, sitting the other side of the hut, so, you know, she was well ahead of the curve. Gotta speak to Mustache Man here to start another cutscene. Jabara, that's her name. And Jabara's like, hey, you know what would be a good idea? Maybe trying to kill the one person in the village we know has magical powers. Again, that doesn't end up too well. Jabara is not a very smart person. I mean, they're politicians, so what do you expect? And now it's 4:20 in the morning, I think, because everyone's stoned. Let's go to Garai's home. There's wait, we're gonna see Kelmar. Hi, Kelmar. Bye, Kelmar. The most important character in the game. Well, we never speak to them. He's literally your best friend, and if you play this casually, you spend so much time talking with him and learning about his like hopes and dreams and his story and stuff. And in the speedrun, we're just like, hi, Kelmar, bye, Kelmar. And that feel when your girlfriend turns into a fairy. Ah, you hate to see it. I always say girlfriend. She's actually your wife. I don't know why I always say girlfriend. Retrothon, the chosen one. Yeah, you can visit all the houses again, but everyone's just literally like turned to stone. So we're now leaving the village of Cyrus forever. And this would about be the halfway point in the game if you were playing casually. So... can I please go down the path? I need to change my clothes very quick. Let's equip my Riquette's garb. Yep, we got full health. Yeah, we got full health after we healed. Excuse me. There we go. So this is the monster I was manipulating earlier. If you just come here without changing the element, it's yellow. No, what? Did I hit another... Did I hit a transition without realizing it? Hold on, let me just... I can fix this. No, it should have been yellow. It should have been Shulia, not Asher. Huh. There we go. I was saying, it needs to be Shulia because we need to be able to use Agni Seal against them. Because there's only 4 elements in the game and they loop. So, like, air is weak against fire, which is weak against earth, which is weak against water, which is weak against fire. No, other way around. So, air is weak against fire, which is weak against water, which is weak against earth, which is weak against air. There we go. And if you don't have your armor on, this thing will one-shot you. It's gonna go throw three magic items at it. And then summon Mardreg. Now, the game's got a very cool level up system. Instead of grinding, because we need to be like level 10 for the next battle. So instead of doing like grinding, the game has a funny experience system where if you kill something of a higher level, you're automatically boosted to that level. So damn, Mardreg's now level 10. What am I? Do I want this? Yeah, I do. Yeah. It's like, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, playing the game. Doing the speedrun I've done 1,000 times already. I also wanted to use some sleep spores. So the sleep spores are important because it keeps these 2 minions asleep and it just stops you like going into the battle and then having to run away. And there's a chance they can just like hold you in place and murder you. So yeah, sleep spores are a very cool item. Just gonna pick up the skeleton key here. We need it for money. Yeah, the gimmick of the game, of course, for anyone who hasn't played it, is the fact that you can like merge minions, and it literally like combines the meshes and colors and stuff, and you can literally like create entirely unique fusions, and there is something in the range of like 5 billion different combinations or something. It's an insanely high number. So this is Poacher. There's one of these in each of the forests, except the Moth Forest. No, except the first forest. Spider. We were supposed to fight one to get a key in Dragonfly, but of course I said I skipped that. Also, Mardreg missed. It's Mistreg. But we got a good Mardreg at least, so this will be a 2-shot on the Gygo. Oh, no, I was wrong. I read the experience bar. I read the health bar wrong. Let's defend. Defending gives you a certain percentage of your mana back. That will be important for this because we are not quite done. We have to beat Minion and the Poacher. Yeah, we're supposed to fight one of these in Dragonfly Forest to get the key. You need to do that here because I haven't found a way of getting past that door without the key. Right, I need to switch. Yeah, that's right, because I missed. I took that extra hit, and now I was like, why is the Mardreg so low on health? I need to use a Do I want a Shablicker? No, I should probably use the which one is which? Excellent. Okay, that's the one I want to use. I love routing on the fly. You can lose so much time to poacher if you're just speedrunning this casually. Okay, so I want to attack poacher one more time. And we're going to switch to Retrothon. I'm doing something very specific here. It may look slow, and it is a little bit slow, but that's just because we got that miss, and had to go back and heal. But now we're going to summon a Patron. And just like we did with Mardreg before, where we boosted its level from 3 to 10, we are now going to be... I'm going to use magic because it doesn't miss. We're now going to be boosting a Patron. Oh, no, you didn't die? Now, please die. Yeah. Yep, we're going to be boosting a Patron from 1 to 10. Or is it 11? Yeah, 11. He's now a level 11. Arg, I got beaten by a little kid. And a level 1 minion! You're going to use the Hunter's Earring for its intended purpose. One of the few times we actually do that. Just to leave the forest and come back in because it's faster than going all the way down that path again. Plus there are minions there you have to get past, and the sleep spores would have run out by now. Get past this guy. Yeah, how embarrassing losing to a level 1 minion. Alright, so let's use the pupa key. Get past these guys. Normally I like to activate that on the side and just slide off it, but I was slightly off on my positioning. Oh, I love the also I love the Moth Forest theme. It's so beautiful. There's some really good remixes of this game, of the music on this game on OC Remix. Welcome, Raiders. Hope you guys came in for the best monster battle RPG of all time, except, you know, Monster Hunter and Digimon and that other one that people like. The 4th best monster raising battle RPG. Oof, not even a bronze medal. Now we've got a bit of a long cutscene here, where we go to the Nagi village. I just remembered I forgot to post it in the Jade Cocoon Discord that I was going live.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks Speedrun Bot. My run is coming up in like half an hour. Thanks for letting me know. Why did I agree to do this at 5 in the morning? Why? What is wrong with me? Just my work schedule this week has just been crazy. Man, those loading screens take a long time when you're not playing on PS2. And here is Nee. He's the guy who's been like giving us like exposition after each of the bosses, after each of the forests. Apparently everyone in Nagi Village is only allowed 2 letters for their name. So you've got Ni, and then the other 2 are named Mu and Ra. Which sound like the worst Sentai team ever. So there's a fair amount of content they cut out of the game because when they released the game, they decided to cut a bunch of like story content. And instead replace it with voice acting. To be fair, the voice acting is fairly good for PS1. It's certainly much better, one of the better voice acted games on the PS1. But we turn off all the voices anyway because it makes like loading faster and dialogue a lot faster. Yeah, so now we are in the Nagi Village. We're gonna go to the shop and buy a bunch of items, and this will be the last shopping trip we do for the rest of the game. I need to sell first before I buy. We're gonna sell, not that, these. Everything, just sell everything. Okay, I need 4 sleep spores. I would have liked to kept that Tendai because it's like a revival item, but I needed the money. Let's get 6 of them, and then that should be enough. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a couple more of these just in case. Okay. Now let's buy other. I want to buy the Sparrow Ruff. And I'll ready it now. Now we can sell our Silver Crown. And then that gives us just enough money so we can also buy a little bird. Right, and we can ready it in the equipment in the buying screen, so that's really nice. It saves us going to the menu and equipping everything manually. But there we just got basically everything we need for the end of the game. Yeah, money was very tight there. I didn't get any of the good drops. I didn't get any walnuts. I didn't get anything. So I literally... It's a good thing I went and picked up that extra key. The accessories and the weapons we picked up were just to mostly just to boost our speed, because speed is very, very important in this game. It allows us to get like double turns, and it allows us to like guarantee, or almost guarantee, runs against certain monsters that we can't avoid. And then we're going to use Sleep Spore, yep. As I said, sleep spores are a fantastic item because it allows us just to get past loads of enemies. I'm going to encounter this one here. Go Swav. Summon a Patron to fight the Swav. I just need one more level to fight the next boss. So we can do that by fighting this Swav here. It should go down in 2 hits. Swav is it's a really stupid minion. It's a minion with very high magic damage, but doesn't actually have any magic attacks. I probably want to heal Levant or Retrothon before we get to the next boss. Yeah, so anyone who's been watching since the beginning of the game might recognize this is actually the spider forest that we skipped before. And this is where the cut content becomes quite apparent, because it's yeah, instead of like designing whole new forests, they sort of just like palette swapped the old forest and then make you run through them again. So I want to use a mugwort and another sleep spore, because a sleep spore would have run out by now. Just to keep all of the minions here asleep. We're going to run to the right. If you're playing like glitchless, you would run to the left in the first time. To avoid the Master Boy battle. Use a Hunter Transit there just to get behind all of these minions. Slightly faster, skips a battle. Skips at least one battle. And now we are at Chorus's hut. Again. But it's not actually Chorus. It is the greatest enemy of any RPG ever. It's Fire Boss. Fantastic naming schemes, I swear. Like, they went through all of the trouble to give you like really cool minion names like Patron and Mardreg, and then for the bosses they just went with Fire Boss. Oh, I forgot to heal my Patron's mana. That's not very smart. Don't mana drain. Okay, you're fine. No! I did something else really dumb. Oh dear. Right. Let's see if we can get through this. Alright, I sold my Valerian powder too. Crap. I forgot to use my Mirror of Deva. I just switched to a Patron. Are you supposed to use my Mirror of Deva to protect against poison? Okay, I think I can get through it. I'm just gonna have to take a bunch of poison damage and hope it doesn't use Poison Tail too much. I think I need 6 attacks on Taurus, or that's 3, so maybe 7. I can never remember how many attacks I'm supposed to do. Right, yeah, just keep doing the fire magic, because that does the least amount of damage to me. Don't Poison Tail. No, don't mana drain. It's even worse. I've got to switch back to Retrothon again. Double healing in the tutorials fight is quite bad. Don't kill us. Ooh, I think we're gonna be okay. This is a bit... Hold on to your butts. Yeah. Take the poison damage. Right, 2 more hits into Taurus. Please don't use mana drain. One more hit. Oh, thank you for the double turn. Oh, I love you, Patron. You're so fast. Such a speedy boy. Yes. Okay. So we got through that fight. I'm going to take 1 hit there, and then we're going to switch to Mardrag. If I switch to Levant, I would die, because he's going to take like 10 poison damage. But Mardrag is a beast. Mardrag will kill Fire Boss for us, no problem. As long as it doesn't miss. Fuck. I always say that. So I always do that. I'm like, we're fine here as long as Mardrag doesn't miss. And it happens every time. Every time he misses. There we go. Fire Boss down. Cool, and we got a very rare drop of the Bloody Garb, which is completely useless. But I suppose I could sell it. Like, if we accidentally hit a wall, we can sell it. Yeah, I think that was the slowest tourist fight I've ever done. Even since I started speedrunning it. Oh, and because of the Hunter Transit glitch, we got Invisible Levant. He's walking through here, and then he's getting down on 1 knee, and he's talking to knee. And then he shows him the Crystal of Fire, which we got from the Fire Boss. And now he's like, okay, go to the netherworld of the Dragonfly Forest. So it's the Dragonfly Forest again, but palette swapped. Slight movement tech there to go behind that thing. It saves transitioning to a 3rd screen and saves about 4 seconds. It's kind of dumb. Right, first things first, we are going to use a bunch of mugworts to get Retrothon back up to full health. Now, if you were playing vanilla, without any glitches, or if you were playing like glitchless, you'd have to fight Wind Boss at the end of this forest, and Wind Boss is arguably the hardest boss in the game. Thanks to the Hunter Transit glitch, we don't actually have to fight Wind Boss. Which I shall demonstrate thusly. Can we get around the Dogal? No, we can't. The hitboxes on the minions are kind of bad. Like, some minions, you'll literally, like, their head will go through your model and it won't go into a battle. And sometimes, like there, where I didn't even touch the minion, I go into a battle. Very well programmed hitboxes, I tell ya. And I was going to say something else now. It's completely gone. Thanks, ADD. Blame it on my ADD, baby. Okay, let's not get into... Let's not get copyright struck. Or let's not turn off all the viewers because I can't sing. We got some Zolmus. So I can never remember which is which. So we don't use the same Hunter Transit position before. Now I'm going to go down this long spiral hallway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Zolmu I need to be fighting there, so that's fine. So if I do this right, hopefully, yes, the Spider Music Forest, Spider Forest music plays, and we skip Wind Boss to go right into the Spider Forest. And now I have to do another Hunter Transit glitch right here to skip, get to the back of the forest again, just like I did before. And that is absolutely perfect. Right, we're gonna summon Mardreg, so I need to boost I need to boost Mardreg's level. Oh, Mardreg, please stop missing. This is not the time to be missing. Tragaron's gonna drop a giant rock on us. Cool. Right. So yeah, I need to boost Mardreg's level to level 18, but since Mardreg is air, it's not going to be doing very much damage against Spiral. So what I had to do here is I had to kill the Tragaron because I need to weaken the Spiral, and if I didn't kill the Tragaron, it would kill a Patron because Earth is good against air, and we are getting just all of the misses today, aren't we? Why am I? No, I clicked down one too many times. Thanks, controller. Thanks, fat fingers. Yeah, I'm trying to weaken Spiral. His boxing goat dragonfly thing. It's fantastic. Look at the monster designs of this game. That's one thing I really love about this game is the sorry about that. Motorcycles going down the road at 6 in the morning. Yeah, the monster designs in this game are fantastic. Alright, I should be able to kill Spiral with just one hit. Yeah. So now Mardreg will be level 18 for the next boss. Normally I'd use a sleep spore because I want the next minions to be asleep, but it can be random what the minions are, so I'm going to wait until to use one until I get here. Yeah, unfortunately we got a bad combination, so I'm going to have to use a sleep spore here. And use my excellent liquor for Mardreg there. I should be able to get past this one. No, see, nice hitbox this game, thanks very much. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Don't do it, game. Let me go. No! Don't do it, game. Let me go. Okay, okay. So if we die there, we go back all the way back to the village. So I'd have to do both of those the Hunter Transit warps again, which we don't want to do. So that was very close. Yeah, unfortunately, because we've got such a bad combination, I couldn't try and move out the way further because the Spiral was going to hit us from behind. Okay, okay, there we go. Right, so now we are on to the final boss of the game. And you're thinking, like, you might be thinking, like, what? Final boss? There's 4 forests, surely. No, again, because of cut content, like, they were supposed to give you, like, a water boss to fight at the end, I assume, but because of the cut content, they just At this point in the game, you're going around to collect like 4 crystals, like of each of the elements, to like heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me, and the entire Beast of Knowledge race. Yeah. So now we gotta fight Earth boss. We skipped Wind boss, and now we gotta fight Earth boss. That was very... I'm so glad we didn't die there against the... I did not want to go back to the forest and do two wrong warps again. The tree is actually the god of the forest. It's what we tried to capture and what Jabara told us to go capture and what screwed up the entire world. Right, let's not summon our minions straight away this time. Let's actually use the Mirror of Deva. Because this will be... If I don't use a Mirror Deva against... for this minion coming up, then we are literally dead. It's Delphinel. This is why we need Mardrake to be level 18, because a level 16 Mardrake is not strong enough. And that's why we need the Mirror of Deva, because that attack he just did there turns us to... It's a Petrify attack. And it's like a slow Petrify, so you get a Petrified, and then your speed and accuracy start dropping significantly every turn. And then after 3 turns, you just turn to stone. Dude, okay, I think Mirror of Deva only protects us 3 times. That's actually insane that he's done the stoning attack 3 times. Okay, that's fine. No, what? Oh my gosh. 4 times in a row. I've never seen this sort of RNG before. Right, I need to... You need to die. Oh no. Oh no, 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 oh no. This has never happened before. Getting 4 stone attacks in a row. I'm just gonna have to hope that Delphinel... Oh no. Oh no. Don't use stone, but don't use earth magic. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're okay. Because that is a wind up to a stomp that does a lot of damage. Oh, that was close. I have never seen 4 stone attacks in a row before. But it's fine. Now that Delphinel is down... See, Delphinel would have, like, one-shot a Patron as well. Okay. The only issue now is that Mardrake is still only level 18, where it's supposed to be level 21. Yeah. I guess we're just gonna go straight into it. We're just gonna go straight into the final boss. Mash through some more dialogue. Yeah, going into the final boss with a minion that's 3 levels lower than it should be. Again, I don't think I've ever been in this position before, and I've speedrun this game a lot. I thought I'd seen everything. 3 stones in a row. 4 stones in a row. I've never... That's just insane. If you want a really funny run of this, you could always check out my BSG run from... I guess it was like this time last year. Yeah, we got... By the way, we had the Wind Forest Crystal, the Wind Boss Crystal in our pocket the entire time. But now this summons... oh, yeah, this is also something we skipped in the intro, because we did the intro skip. The dream... you fight a boss in a dream, and it kills you, like, twice. But now the Dream Man shows up for real. The thing about stoning is because it reduces your speed significantly, which also reduces your accuracy, it would have made it even less likely to get that last hit in. But yeah, now we're going to fight the Dream Man, but IRL. And Chosen One is the only guy who gets to summon before you. But thankfully... Kashidra, his minion, will let us go because we have the little bird on and the sparrow ruff that we bought. No, why am I switching to a Patron? This thing is Earth, it will kill a Patron in 1 hit. Mardreg, please. This may be a little bit close. Oh my god, you're switching to air already? Yeah, my friend Lexichu also went into like a deep dive of the code of like Kushidra's chances of doing stuff. Basically, it's 1/3 chance to switch element, 2/3 chance to attack, and it's... Oh no, he's done... Oh, he's switching to fire already. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, the gimmick of Kashidra is that it switches out elements a lot. But level 22 of Patron is so big. You get to level 22 is like when they get to the final growth stage, which you never usually see in the speedrun, so that's cool. Oh, now you... Okay, if you're gonna stick on fire, just stick on fire. I'm totally okay with you sticking on fire. Yeah, it's gonna switch to water, of course it is. So yeah, so the element of the arena increases damage for that element. So even though it's switched to water, we're doing less damage than it does against fire, but still a fair amount of damage. Right, it's done the Hadoken. And Kashidra's down. Brilliant. And ending in water means it's a 2-shot against Chosen One instead of a 3-shot. As long as we hit. I don't say it. Every time I say it, I miss. I just... Time is coming up. Oh, Chosen One got a critical. And that's time. I make that a 56-25. For some reason, my timer isn't stopping. But that was Jade Cocoon, Story of the Tamamayu. And then, of course, it turns out that the Dream Man... Oh, there's like a big... this is like a big... meant to be like a big story, shocking moment. So I won't say anything. If anyone wants to play this game, I highly recommend it. There is also a randomizer out for it. There's a Jade Cocoon Discord. There isn't much of a speedrun scene, but if anyone's interested in speedrunning a classic monster battle RPG like this, yeah, join the Jade Cocoon Discord and... you shouldn't have any trouble asking questions about it. Yeah, I don't know why the timer doesn't want to stop. But yeah, that's going to be it with Jade Cocoon. We're going to switch over very quickly because I'm going to do a final run for Retrothon. It's going to be the original XCOM UFO Enemy Unknown. So we'll just switch over to that, and we'll see you guys in a sec.